Part 1: The Broken Path. In the ancient land of Miradel, a once thriving kingdom now lay in ruins. The people, once united by faith and prosperity, had turned away from the teachings of God. Darkness and despair had enveloped the land, casting a shadow over its cities and villages. At the heart of this fallen kingdom lived a young man named Elijah. He had grown up hearing tales of the kingdom's former glory and the unwavering faith that had sustained his ancestors. Yet, as he looked around, all he saw were remnants of a forgotten past. Elijah himself had strayed from the righteous path, his heart burdened by bitterness and doubt. One fateful day, Elijah found himself wandering near the edge of the kingdom's ancient forest. As he ventured deeper into the woods, a mysterious mist seemed to wrap around him, guiding his steps toward a secluded glade. In the center of the glade stood a weathered stone altar, adorned with symbols of the faith that had once flourished. As he gazed upon the altar, a voice, soft yet commanding, echoed through the glade. "Elijah," it whispered, "your people have lost their way, and so have you. But there is still hope, a chance for redemption." Startled and intrigued, Elijah fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "Who are you? And how can I bring hope back to Miradel?" he cried out. The voice spoke with a gentleness that carried centuries of wisdom. "You must embark on a journey of faith, repentance, and self-discovery. Along the way, you will encounter trials and lessons that will reveal the path of grace." With a newfound resolve, Elijah left the glade and returned to the village. He shared his encounter with the village elders, who confirmed the significance of the ancient altar. "Elijah," they said, "the journey you've been called to undertake is one of great importance. We will support you with our prayers and blessings." Part 2: The Journey Begins. Elijah's journey began at the village's outskirts, where he faced his first trial. A stranger, weary and hungry, approached him. Remembering the lessons of compassion, Elijah offered his meager provisions without hesitation. The stranger's eyes filled with gratitude, and he revealed himself as a humble traveler named Micah. "I too am on a journey," Micah shared. "A journey to rediscover my purpose and find forgiveness for my past mistakes." Elijah and Micah decided to travel together, their paths intertwined by fate and a shared desire for renewal. Along their journey, they encountered villagers in need, offering aid and comfort wherever they could. They mended broken bridges, tended to the sick, and helped heal fractured relationships. As they traveled, Micah shared stories of his own struggles and the burdens he carried. "I too strayed from the path of righteousness," he admitted. "But I've come to understand that God's love and forgiveness are boundless." Elijah listened intently, recognizing echoes of his own doubts and regrets in Micah's words. Their shared experiences deepened their bond, and together, they found strength in their faith. Part 3: The Trials of Faith. Their journey led them through barren deserts, treacherous mountains, and dense forests. Along the way, they encountered a series of trials designed to test their faith and character. In the desert, they faced the trial of endurance, enduring hunger, thirst, and fatigue. Through unwavering trust and reliance on God, they found sustenance in unexpected places and emerged stronger. In the mountains, they faced the trial of humility, confronted by a group of nomads in need of assistance. Setting aside their pride, Elijah and Micah offered their help without hesitation, realizing that humility and service were essential virtues on their path. In the forest, they faced the trial of temptation, encountering a charismatic stranger who promised power and riches in exchange for forsaking their mission. Through prayer and unity, they resisted the allure of worldly desires and reaffirmed their commitment to the journey of grace. Part 4: The Revelation. After overcoming the trials, Elijah and Micah arrived at the ancient ruins of a once grand cathedral. Its towering spires and intricate carvings had weathered the test of time, a testament to the enduring legacy of faith. Within the cathedral's hallowed halls, they discovered a collection of scriptures and teachings that spoke of forgiveness, redemption, and the unending love of God. As they immersed themselves in the teachings, a brilliant light enveloped the cathedral, filling every corner with a radiant warmth. The voice that had spoken to Elijah in the glade returned, resonating within their hearts. "Elijah, Micah," the voice intoned, "you have journeyed far, facing trials and discovering the depths of your faith. You have shown the power of grace and the transformative nature of love." With awe and reverence, Elijah and Micah bowed their heads, humbled by the God's presence. "You are to be messengers of this grace," the voice continued. "Return to your people and share the lessons you have learned. Let your lives reflect the journey you have undertaken." Part 5: The Return. Elijah and Micah returned to Miradel, their spirits renewed and their hearts aflame with purpose. They shared their journey with the villagers, speaking of the trials, the revelations, and the enduring love of God. The village, inspired by their story, began to experience a transformation of its own. Forgotten traditions were revived, broken bonds were mended, and hope began to blossom once more. As Elijah and Micah continued to share the teachings they had discovered, the kingdom of Miradel gradually emerged from the darkness that had shrouded it for so long. The once ruined cities were rebuilt, and a sense of unity and harmony returned to the land. Miradel became a beacon of faith and grace, a testament to the power of redemption and the unending love that had guided Elijah and Micah on their journey. And so, the tale of Elijah and Micah's journey of grace was passed down through generations, a cherished reminder that no soul is beyond redemption, and that even in the darkest of times, the God's love can illuminate the path to renewal and restoration.